So how to deal with negative comments on your YouTube videos. Guys, I've been getting a lot of you saying, hey Clantis, please help me out. I'm getting a lot of negative comments. How do I deal with them? Well, there's not much that you can actually do about it, but I'm going to give you a solution towards the end of this video. So please stick around because it's a gem. Trust me, you are going to be mind blown by this particular solution that YouTube actually provided for us. It's almost like gaslighting the commenter who thinks that they are hurting you. Anyways, guys, so what is a negative comment? A negative comment can come in a variety of ways I have learned over the years. Sometimes you will find people who really want to hurt your feelings simply because probably they didn't like what you said, probably they don't like you, probably they don't like the content, probably just hateful people. You just never know. And the second type of commenter that I have seen as well is a person that you can just tell that they were born to be negative. They don't get excited about anything. They are not happy about anything in their lives. And it also sometimes does show through the comment that they are grumpy, miserable, and going through a lot of things. Which brings me to the third type of commenter who is negative. This is a person that is projecting. This is a person that is looking at you, is like, I see myself in this person, but I can't bring myself to clicking the record button because I'm afraid that the world will also come at me the way I'm coming at this particular content creator. So those are projectors. Those are people that are just not happy with their lack of confidence, and they're seeing confidence in you, and they want to bring you down to where they are and remind you that, listen, why did you leave me alone here? When in fact you found your confidence, you found your courage, your chutzpah, and said, I am going to sit down and press record, and the rest is history. Then you have the fourth type, the one that is ignorant, the one that will say something like what I got last week. I think I got like 2 comments that were really going at my audio. Oh, your audio is bad, and yet you're holding a microphone. They don't know the story behind. They don't know who I am. They don't know anything about me, and they're making that assumption that my audio, listen, I know my audio is not that great, and I know I don't owe anybody an explanation, just like you don't owe anybody an explanation if they come at you with a negative comment. But I'm just gonna tell you anyways, the microphone that I bought, on the day it arrived, for some reason, I don't know what I did, it fell, and the insides of it, you can literally hear there's some pieces in there. And I'm not that dishonest person that I would have just sent it back to where I bought it and say, oh, you guys brought me a broken microphone. So that is what I am working with. And the reason why I am holding a microphone, I think it's cool. I mean, why not? Have something in. I mean, I used to have it on a spoon, like clip it on the spoon, and I will talk. Sometimes a spatula, and I will do my YouTube videos. So I think I like the mic, even though it's messed up, but I still like it. You see, that's the thing as well about you. You don't owe anybody no explanation when they are going at you about something. Maybe it's your background, or maybe your sound of your voice. What are you supposed to do with the sound of your voice? Set it back to where it come from? Like, some people just don't think. So you will find those people that when you're reading their comments, you'll be like, does this person have brain cells, or what's happening in there? Then let's go to the fifth type of commenter. And this is a person that thinks they are being constructive in their criticism with you, but their delivery is totally wrong. Now, the thing is, as a person that is a content creator and you're reading this comment, obviously you are hurt. You're like, ouch. But at the same time, you are reading between the lines. You're like, you know what? I can see what this person is saying because I know what they are saying is true. Maybe the part that is hurting you is because maybe you don't have money to buy and improve your studio. Maybe you don't have money to buy a new camera or a phone with a camera so that you have quality looking images. Maybe it's because you don't have enough money to buy like tops so that you are able to sit down videos and then talk to your audience or something. They will always find something to say, those people who think they are being constructive, but in fact, their comments are sounding negative and hateful. So then you'll find the sixth type of commenter who is almost, it's like borderline between the fifth and the sixth, because this person likes your content, likes you, and they always come back for more and more videos every time you upload a video. Now, because they saw something that they maybe want to help you with on your videos, and they are also believing that they are criticizing you in a constructive way. But in fact, what they're doing is showing you tough love. Now you have to be able to distinguish the two between the two. Are they being constructively criticizing me, or this is hate? You will never know with those ones, but you will always hear them in the end. I like your channel, I like the way you do things, but I feel like 1, 2, 3. But they must not go to town with what they are saying, because if they are going to town, then it begins to look like this is a negative comment. But if they see something, just point at it and say, I mean, sometimes some people will gaslight you by saying, oh, by the way, I like your channel, I like your content, and I like you as well. And you're like, no, do one thing, don't do both. Either you are criticizing me straight on, or you like me, period. So I don't like those double commentary, like you don't know which one to take. So you might find yourself in a similar situation as that. And then the last one, which is the seventh type of commenter. This one is not a negative one. This is a positive one, because somebody will come and say, listen, they will give you a beautiful constructive criticism on one thing or another. Either they also come from a filming industry or background, or they are in film and editing background, or maybe they're just looking at some few things. They got that creative eye themselves, and they might want to help you with this and that. But at the end of the day, you are not obliged to take their advice. If you like how you are doing your YouTube channel, then continue doing the way you are doing your YouTube channel. That is why you got to where you are. Especially when your channel has hit beyond 1,000 subscribers and probably you're also monetized. You did all of that because of the way you were doing things. However, though, it doesn't mean that you must discard everything that they've said. Note them, because as you grow with your channel, you also need to make some improvements. And this is where their constructive criticism comes into play. So what I usually do is, when somebody constructively criticizes me, I do know that. I even paste their comment on the wall, and then at some point I would basically transfer them into my content planning as I improve as a content creator, because I've got multiple channels. This channel is about to get monetized, people. 3 hours left. Yay. Anyways, we are not there. I will take that and I'll be like, okay, I'm going to implement this in this channel, because I feel like this constructive criticism speaks to that particular channel, if you know what I mean. But that doesn't mean discard everything they are saying and then you are heard crying, and then every time you're about to sit down, you are thinking about negative comments, and then you no longer film a YouTube video. What people don't understand is the amount of energy it takes for a content creator to sit down and film a video, because you are thinking of so many things. Almost your mental health gets compromised when a YouTuber or a content creator is about to create videos. And why? It's because they're always thinking about those people, because it takes one negative comment to screw up a content creator's day, like completely. Sometimes other content creators, they end up like, you know what, I'm done. I mean, yet they have 200 positive comments, and this one that is just ruins everything. Some people literally walk away from content creation because of that one comment. Then I am saying to you, stick around, because I'm about to tell you how to deal with such negative commenter. Anyways, guys, if you're finding value in this video, please do me a favor by smashing the like button, because it is connected to the YouTube algorithm, and the algorithm will take it to more people, so that more people who are starting their own YouTube channel, or they're already on the YouTube journey, they come across this video so that they can also be helped. And I will also be very happy if you consider subscribing, and then you click that bell notification so that you get notified every time I upload a new video, because I've got more like this one. So how do you deal with negative comments? So here's the first thing that you need to understand about YouTube. There are three metrics that are extremely important to YouTube. That is click-through rate, when people click on your thumbnail and then they watch. The second one, audience retention. After clicking on your thumbnail, how long do they stay watching the video? Do they watch from the beginning to the end, or they drop off early, or they drop off at some point in the video? That is watch time. And the third one, which is engagement. This is where comments come in. Comments, likes, sharing. That is why you hear YouTubers say, please like, share, comment, because they are asking you to engage with the video, just like I did a few seconds ago. Please do engage YouTubers' videos, because that metric is extremely important. That also includes comments. Now, here's the thing about negative comments. They are also engagement. Whether there's positive or negative comments, they are both engagement, and they are both going to play a major role with the YouTube algorithm pushing your content to more people. I know it hurts that somebody said something terrible to you about your content, but guess what? The YouTube algorithm considered that comment as an engagement. Now, what do you do with this engagement? Because it's hurting your feelings. So this is where YouTube was like, okay, before I get there, like button is extremely, I think it's more important than comments. The like button. If you are not going to like a video, you are literally killing that YouTuber's channel. I'm just letting you know. That is why I said to you, the like button is connected to the algorithm. But I don't want to dwell around this one. If you look at the like button, there's the like button and then there's the dislike button. What do you think happened to the dislike button? Have you ever asked yourself, how come I can see the number of likes that I have on my video unless you turn it off? And also why there is a dislike button, but I never get to see how many people that dislike the video? Because some people, when they do the analysis or analytics on their videos, they want to see how people are perceiving the video through the like and the dislike button. Back in the day, probably like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, the dislike button was very much alive. You could see all the negative as well as the positive likes on your videos. Unfortunately, many YouTubers, they felt like when they saw the dislike button having more dislikes than the like button, of course, all the people that are natural haters, they are going to click the dislike button. Even though you have the best content on the platform, they will still click the dislike button. And the reason why they're clicking the dislike button, back in the day as well, brands, they used to look at your video and they'll be impressed, of course, with the number of views you have, but they will also look at the number of dislikes that you have. The more dislikes you have, the more they are basically going to retrieve and look for another content creator who has positive likes on their videos. And so many content creators felt like they were being attacked by haters, and then they complained to YouTube like, hey YouTube, the dislike button, it is messing up with my mental health. And as a result of that, YouTube made an announcement that the dislike button is going away, especially the public number of dislikes that people will click on it will no longer be public. However, in your YouTube studio, you are able to see how many likes and dislikes that you have. So people felt like, okay, at least I can deal with it in the background, because you can always ignore it like I do. I ignore how many dislikes I have on my videos. I also don't particularly pay attention to how many likes I have in the studio. I'm more concerned about the likes that are in public, because it tells me that, oh, I am improving as a content creator as well, versus the dislike button. I hope you understand that YouTube kind of like saved our mental health on that one. There are, of course, other reasons as to why YouTube also removed the number of dislikes in public. Instead, they made it private for you to see when you're doing your channel analysis. Then I just discovered recently that YouTube now, what it does, I'm not quite sure when this started, probably a few weeks ago. If somebody is going to send a negative comment, that comment gets withheld for a few, from what I've seen, YouTube withholds a negative comment for at least an hour before releasing it to you to see, because sometimes you would drop a video and then you will see that there's a comment, but when you look for the comment in the where the comments are, you can't find it. So it made me realize, oh, I see. YouTube is basically helping content creators not to be attacked by haters. By what? By YouTube making sure that it first looks at the comment, and if the comment is anything to go by, then you are shown the comment. But if it's a negative comment, it disappears. You never get to see it. You will never even know somebody said something negative about your video, which is a great thing, because I've gotten saved by this. Because I mean, come on, some of the things about me, they're quite obvious, and as obvious as they are, some people will say something very negative simply because I'm a YouTuber doing this type of content, and maybe they feel like I have no authority because of I am. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's my reality. And now I'm seeing YouTube basically deleting those videos. And I know when I don't see that comment, it's because somebody was coming at my skin color. Anyways, now let's talk about the one thing that I love about YouTube when it comes to negative comments, and people just want to hurt your feelings. There's this thing called, there's a button on your YouTube. In fact, there's a button on your comments. On each comment, it's there. When you click the drop down button, you will find it right at the bottom where it says hide from the channel and remove comment. All right. So I want to start here. Every time you get a negative comment, do not delete it. Because when you delete it, you are diminishing the engagement and the power, the strength of the engagement that will take YouTube and push your videos to more people. Instead, do this. Go to that comment, click the three button, go to the last option where it says hide from the channel or hide user from the channel. I can't remember what it says, and remove the comment. So basically, you just click on that, and the person, poof, they are gone. And when they are gone, their comment goes along with them. However, this is where YouTube was quite smart, especially for us content creators. Now, this person would not know that you have hidden them from your channel and also their comment removed. They will still think that you are seeing their comment, and however long you are going to ignore it, they feel better about themselves, when in fact, you no longer see them. And every time you upload a new video, as long as they are subscribed and they've clicked the bell notification, even if they didn't click the bell notification, guess what will happen on their notifications? Yep, your video is going to appear that Clantis uploaded a video. And then because of their hatefulness, or maybe because of their prejudice, or whatever the case might be, they will go straight to the comment section to thinking that they are torturing me by going as a keyboard warrior. And then they post. And then to them, it looks as though their comment did make it to me. But in fact, I don't even know that they made a comment. I don't even know if they clicked and watched the video. But guess who sees it? It's only them who sees their own comment. But you know what you would have gained as a content creator from these haters? You would have gained their eyeballs. Eyeballs on YouTube is also known as watch time. And watch time, aka monetization, if you are monetized. Even if you are not monetized and you are building up to monetization, guess what is going to happen? Their eyeballs or their watch time adds to your watch time towards monetization. Isn't that lovely? So instead of getting hurt, no, take them and put them in the naughty corner for the rest of their lives on your channel, and you never have to deal with them. Sometimes, yes, you're going to keep putting people in the naughty corner. Keep doing it. It's good, and you will feel good about it as well. Instead of getting hurt and then stop saying, oh yeah, I'm not going to create content. People are so hateful. How do I deal with? YouTube has already provided very great features to get to deal with this type of people. It's all a click of a button. Everything is just a click of a button. You don't have to worry no more as a content creator. And like I said, the withholding of comments as well, I think it's a great thing for content creators so that you never get to see when somebody is saying something negative about you or about your channel or about your content.